So you asked if it's something that I see my parents do, like get the hard work that kind of instilled in me. It's like, yeah, and my mom, on my mom's side, she's a tough cat, very tough cat. I think she was 20 years old and she got in a car accident, broke both her legs. She doesn't have any kneecaps now. What? Which is wild.
How the fuck does that work?
And she still walks?
She still walks. She played hockey until she was like 50. You know?
Pardon?
Yeah, she had one total knee replacement done. She's always in pain, you know, always walking around, always in pain, just like never complains either. One of those women, just, you can tell she's hurting, but she never showed a grimace or anything. It was just me and my brother, who's older than me. He's 20 months between the two of us. So we were always a handful for her. Right? And anyway, so she got her ankle fused. So she was on crutches, or she had a cane. I think she was on a cane. So her ankle fused, and she took her two dogs out to the 500. Or we have like a lamb plot out the road quite a bit, like out towards Upper Stewiacke. And she was walking the dogs out there. She got like 2 kilometers from the truck, slipped on the ice, fell, broke her tib fib. So now she obviously she left her cell phone at home.
In this scenario,
It's January. It's -8 or -10. I'm in Hershey. My brother's working nights, so he's sleeping. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or no, it must have been around 1 o'clock, because she said she had about 4 hours before dark. Right? So she sticks her broken leg on top of her good leg and starts scooching backwards on her with her hands.
Like she's in the military.
On a gravel road. Covered in ice, all the way back to the truck. It takes her 4.5 hours to get back to the truck. And then when she gets back there, she's got a broken leg. She's got to haul herself up into the truck. One of the dogs gets quills from a porcupine.
No.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up.
I'm not lying. Yeah. She hauls herself into the truck, drives to my brother's place. My brother's sleeping. He's on nights. She's honking the horn. Right? He comes out of the house in his boxers. He's like, fuck do you want? She's like, I think it broke my leg.
I think.
Yeah. And he's like, holy fuck, you know, like goes, throws some clothes on, comes back in and you know, like picks her up and moves her over to the other side of the truck, and she's shaking, like hypothermic.
Yeah.
Broken leg, has to drive her to the hospital. They take her from ambulance into Halifax. She calls me. My brother called me, told me what happened. My old man's working in Toronto, so he's not even around. Right? She's all by herself.
Jesus.
My brother calls me, told me what happened. I called my mother. She's getting out of the ambulance in Halifax. I said, what happened? She's like, I'm fine. You know, I'm fine. Like nothing.
Oh, are you? My
old man calls her. She told him not even to bother coming home. I said, you're a crazy woman. You know. Anyway, he came home.
Yeah.
But she said the rehab afterwards wasn't too bad, but she said she couldn't move her arms for like 6 weeks because her traps and forearms and everything were so ruined, you know, from it. I was like, what was going through your head, you know? She's like, well, I just had to keep on moving. What else was I going to do?
It wasn't about survival. She just had to keep moving.
Middle of the logging road, right? She's like, I don't know, 20 kilometers from any house.
I feel like she's the type of person, now that I've listened to the story, that she probably hasn't told too many people.
I was going to say, can we get her on the podcast somehow? Can we get her in here?
She got a life story, buddy, I'll tell you.
Holy smokes.
Wild.
That is insane.
That's crazy.
So I think what is instilled in her has rubbed off on me a little bit.
Without even you knowing.
Without even me knowing. Just watching her my whole life and, you know, just doing her thing.